stand up, and I also seen you in a couple movies. I also seen you on you had a moment on what's that? It was a YouTube sketch show. You married that.
Yeah. Shout
I
out my
seen.
man Jahan Jones, man. You know
Yeah,
he from District Heights.
yeah.
Mm.
I seen that, and I was like, okay, my man, moving up. And I also was it the tank fight
Nah,
where
it
you
was
in the tree? Which
that was
one?
Earl Spence.
Earl Spence, the Earl Spence
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, that was
So
like 2019. That was like 2019, I think. 2019. Well, no, that was
that was
2020.
2020.
That was
Yeah, it was
2020.
2020.
That was the
Yep.
end of 2020. Yeah.
And now Joe was saying, and when you got on, you said you went to boxing training. You want to tell people a
Yeah.
little bit about how you maneuvered into the boxing world?
Mm.
So I was initially like, I did a little bit of training here and there when I was still living in the DMV up at Palmer Park at they little well, I ain't gonna say at they little, but at their actual Palmer Park got a boxing center right across from their rec center. So I was boxing over there with goofies and just doing some slight training. But then when I moved out here and finally got locked in on fitness for real and started taking it serious, I came across this gym that my man Steve put me on to. And this was like this is probably 2022. 2020, I was just boxing for like 6 months straight, 5 days a week, just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then I stopped because I got bad shoulders. So that's a whole nother story. But I stopped, got into actually weightlifting and really just doing LA fitness. And then now I've jumped back into boxing because I got presented with an opportunity to fight in these influencer boxing leagues.
Okay.
So I actually just signed with a boxing agency like 2 weeks ago.
It's good.
And thank you,
Congratulations, man.
appreciate it. So I'm right now. That's the fitness goal is to just keep pushing. They looking at me to fight sometime in April. So whoop one of these YouTubers is the goal right now. Of course, I'm still on the comedy and acting tip. Like that ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I actually got a movie I'm gonna be shooting back home in April. But I ain't gonna get too much into that. But aside from that, right now, fitness wise, every day with it. You feel me? So that's just what it is till it's fight time.
Mm-hmm. You also training people too, right?
I was, man, and I realized that's annoying, bro. Like I ain't got keeping up with clients is like trying to it's just too much inconsistency, and it's just like it was starting to make me feel bad because I'm just like you got consistent clients for like a week, 2 weeks, and then boom, month no client, and it makes you feel like oh man, I ain't doing what I gotta do. I ain't how do I get clients? And then I just really sat down and realized I don't even like training people. Why am I don't care what you look like at this point. You're gonna do what you want to do. Eat what you want to eat. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna be the blueprint though. And that's just what it is. Now I'm just like my goal is just to be the blueprint. Now, if you want to get trained, I'm not opposed to it if the money makes sense. But aside from that, that was just like a short passion that I thought I had. Forget about it.
Hey, that's cool. And that's good. I be seeing you doing your thing with the fitness. You constantly in the gym, constantly. That's good that you post your work too. You know what that does, I believe, is like obviously you letting people know what you're doing, obviously all that stuff, but it holds you accountable because the moment you stop posting, people gonna be like, "Oh, Pap, what's going on?" Like,
Nah,
so
that's
you
a fact.
posting consistently is holding yourself accountable. So that's good. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.